Okay, they're looking at the Rise potentially. I mean, BDD's Rise has been fantastic. Even playing it into things like the Orianna and being really solid in lane, winning that matchup. We'll see if Daystar is willing to bring out the picks to handle it. But now, I mean, I fully expect Perfect to bring out something like Vayne. Based on what we've seen from him so far, and Clear's just not going to have a fun time. So... Oh, this is a surprise if he actually just goes for K'Sante. In which case, Clear's completely fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit strange for Perfect, but they're still going to go with it. Maybe they say, we want this for our composition.
Yeah, I mean, this is more akin to what we'd expect from Perfect last year. Obviously, into this composition, you know, there's a lot of AD already. You're very bulky as the K'Sante. That being said, the Anivia does come through from Daystar, so picking that up to sort of deal with the Rise. You see Raptor moving up to pick up the Scuttle Crab. Because an effort coming to contest, though. This is a great skirmish for KT.
Raptors? Oh, it's going to get smited away by Cuz. As now they're going to follow it. Yeah, Raptor in a lot of trouble here. Even some help from the Jhin. A zoning Deadly Flourish that Raptor just says, well, I'm dead, so I can't really do anything. And it's looked really good. This matchup has not looked good at all for Daystars. Now, Raptors in a lot of trouble. The Crescent Guard, these two really do not care about it, especially the Trundle. Look at that damage! That was insane! Over the wall, too, with the extension with his chomp. Just does not care at all. And Raptors just getting bullied so hard. And now, the bottom lane. Diablo, no, he is going to flash away, but Kellen will not be as lucky. And says Cuz.
But she just kind of ticks the box of kind of jack of all trades.
Yeah.
But honestly, her laning is so good that it's not even that. It's kind of master of laning.
Yeah. And they're going to go in on Effort, who is in a little bit of trouble, but he just flashes away. Now Clear very far ahead of the team, as we are going to have the Temper Fate to try to help him out. TPs are coming in, as Cuz in a bit of trouble as well. The Raptor goes very aggressive to take him out, and he will be able to do at least that. But it's a trade back here for KT. Is now Perfect, finds Diablo, forces the flash, as he just got that one up, as BDD goes over and picks up the kill. So a 2-for-1 in favor of KT.
To Jhin with the K'Sante TPing in now. BDD is going for a flank here.
Yeah, this is just a 5v5. Raptor's already taking a lot of damage, and Perfect's tanking up everything on the right side. Daystar very much isolated from the rest of the squad, though, and should go down to the egg here. Although, he is able to actually get away for now.
Yeah, the wave, they can push it in. Oh, the snipe comes through. And Cuz is there with the damage.
Very sad for my boy Daystar. Not very fun situation for him, but the damage, he is going to have to throw out the Subjugate just to make sure he doesn't die.
No, BNK Ferox are fishing and burning resources. They're trying to find angles. It's the right move to make. Oh, Effort's in trouble.
Yeah, he's already slowed up. The flash angle here from Kellen is excellent. They do take out Effort in the mid lane.
Extra defensive. This is still not how you want this mid lane matchup to be going for BNK Ferox.
Raptors in a pretty rough spot here, although that's a big ult coming in from Kellen. Might save the play. Cuz is already dead. Effort runs onto a trap, nearly dies himself, but now Perfect here, as they will take down Raptor, and now it's getting a bit messy. Perfect in the front line and aiming behind him, doing a pretty good job, but Daystar and Diablo still alive and chunking out this K'Sante eventually.
They are trying to claim control of this banana brush. You can see, though, this flank from Clear.
Yeah, it's really the main issue. Aiming also in an awkward spot up there, trying to just get a good Jhin angle, but it looks like they have spotted Clear, and so they're going to respect it. They back away. They push him away from the objective. Perfect tanks it up. Cuz is in the pit. Might just come down to a bit of a flip here, as it does go the way of Raptor. And that's going to be pretty huge. They're stacked up for a ton of damage. Subjugate does come out, keeps Cuz alive. Perfect is also surviving basically forever, but now Clear has the angle on the right side, and aiming is getting pretty low. Might have to back away from this one. Ferox, they get the Drake, and they get a pretty good fight. Looks like they're looking for a little bit more, but everybody's scattering, and they should be able to get away here, as now we have an ult coming out from aiming. Oh, meanwhile, Effort just kind of
died to the turret.
Yeah.
Oh, some heavy fighting going down here.
I mean, Perfect's down 2 levels, and I said, you know, he should be safe against these 2 that are doing damage to him, but he is so deep in the enemy jungle that eventually he will just die.
The threat of that wall just shuts down the front line of KT. They're looking for clear. He has flash, though.
Yeah, there's the flash. BDD has his. And here he goes. I mean, with the help of this curtain call, should be able to, yeah, just land the root. Looks like the curtain call was canceled. As Clear has nowhere to go but in and then try to get out. But they take down Clear right at the beginning. But Clear no TP and still not alive. Raptor with flash and right over the wall. This is just going to be a flip as Raptor gets in and he takes another objective down. Gets in, gets out with his flash. And all of a sudden, BFX have a Baron just like that.
And it essentially just came down to a flip. They just let Raptor get access. Have a clear way of keeping Zinzao out. You have K'Sante. K'Sante should really be checking the Zinzao and stop them from getting close. You have so much control with that pick and ability to just kind of against Caitlyn and Nivea.
Yeah, BDD's still on this massive flank. I mean, they know he was down there, but this dragon is gone. Like, he's not going to get into the pit. That's already 3 Mountain Drakes for the side of BFX.
Oh, they're looking to fight now, though.
Yeah, BDD getting in there, saying, I'm going to actualize you right now. And Daystar in a rough spot, already in the egg. And BDD takes a bit of damage, but he is just pumping it out as well. They take out Diablo. BDD's still alive in this one and has done so much work in the fight. But now these beefy frontline targets, can they chew through them is the question for KT. Clear gets on top of Aiming, but Aiming is just sprinting away. As Raptor as well, trying to do his best, but the healing, the shielding, and the speed is a little bit too much for the Renekton and the Xin Zhao. They get the Drake, though. You can see that BFX are still trying to get a bit more. We got the curtains opened up as well. As Raptor looks like maybe his GA is gone. And perhaps he didn't actually hit that one. I'm not even sure how he managed that. As now Perfect is down. Cuz is taking the turret. And they do finally get him, but oh, it's messy, man.
In KT's power, him being late really weakens them as a team.
They can at least poke a little bit with the Jhin. You can see that BNK BFX not exactly confident on this objective. Already a bit of damage has gone into Kellen. Is now Perfect is just kind of sending it into the enemy team. And he says, thank you for the magical journey. I will use that to get out. As now Cuz is taking massive amounts of damage, even from the Baron helping out. And that'll be the end of the KT jungler. Very low health bars here, though, on the side of BFX. And Aiming, he is just chomping at the bit. He wants to fourth shot someone.
And Nivea is just miserable, especially as a frontliner.
Yeah. And Nivea was the last pick. I mean, he knew what he was playing into. He knew how much value he was going to get. Not to mention the mid lane matchup. As now we got another fight coming in here. Tempered Fate on to the curtains opening, and somebody's just going to have to pull the trigger. As in they go, they find Diablo in the back line, and down will go Kellen, down goes Diablo, and that's the bottom lane just out of the game. As Aiming has a lot of room here on the right side, only dealing with the Renekton, and Raptor's not able to help at all. As the flank comes in from BDD, and they're able to line up a big team fight win. KT, they want to end this game now.
Yeah, Raptor's trying to clear up the wave. He does get rid of it. Death time was a long. You can see Aiming is trying. Relmo comes in, but I think it's a fake out.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, like, what? That's insanity.
The fake out to zone them away, but yeah, it would be crazy.
All right, perfect. He's been really struggling in this spot. You can see how much CC comes through. The Temper Fate is there. Can they get a trap down is really a question. They get the Anivia stun. BDD, super low, gets a giant shield, though. He's trying his best to chunk them out, but he is not having the same effect, and now Cuz has to flash away. And you see KT will have to respect this as now the tiny magical journey.
Oh, the pillar! Oh, the pillar was so good. Just blocks the magical journey.
Yeah.
And what a Trundle can do when he's... And then it's just reverting back to pillar bot. Oh, he's trapped.
Yeah, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. A Subjugate will help out quite a lot, though, as he is incredibly tanky. Raptor now on the opposite side of this wall, as he had to go into the Crescent Guard. But now there's a giant pillar behind him, and Perfect's going to bring him back. And Raptor in a lot of trouble. He's still quite tanky himself, but eventually he does go down to the GA. Daystar takes a massive fourth shot, but the stun comes in onto Aiming, but the cleanse is too much as they are getting chunked out here. Diablo, though, still alive.
Aiming has ults.
And they took down Perfect. And now we'll see if these ult shots can actually hit. Cuz trying to move forward. Here comes BDD. Into the egg goes Daystar. And that should be the end of this one. BFX are running away. The end of this fight, I should say. Not sure about the game just yet, as we get the tether on the clear. Diablo still full health. He desperately wants to help to try to do something, but unfortunately he is not able to do anything. The pillars and the follow-up here from KT are just too much. Is aiming, flashes in, and Diablo, well, he's just dead. As he has his flash, he's not even going to be able to use it, and maybe KT actually do just end the game here. What a crazy 45-minute back-and-forth banger.
This one has been so hectic, and Raptor's not going to be able to do enough to defend. I think BKFX put up a valiant effort, but ultimately BDD with these flanks was just crazy value in this game. Aiming as well in the last fight was so aggressive.